Welcome back to the ARCA Menards series preview show for this week at Berlin. I'm Casey Campbell, and you know that's Charlie Crawl, the PR director for the ARCA Menards series. We're going to Berlin.
Your hometown.
Not my hometown.
What? I thought you were German.
I'm on the east. That's funny. Yeah, I totally get it.
I'm a comedian, Casey.
Yeah, I know. I did get that one though.
All
yeah,
right.
Of course. It is in my home state, of course, but it's on the
your home state, not your hometown. All right, I'll note that for next time.
My home track is MIS. So yeah, I mean, we're going to go to Berlin Raceway out in Marne, which is in the west side of the state, out in the Grand Rapids area.
Yep.
And first time that you guys have been back since 2018. That infamous 2018 Berlin race.
Did you go back and rewatch the finish of that one, Casey?
I did. Yes, I did.
How about that play-by-play guy? Huh?
You did. Yeah, you did.
It was as spectacular as the race, I thought.
Yeah, of course that was.
He was really good. He should get a full-time job doing this.
I think he does have a full-time.
Nah, I don't know about that. He should have a full-time job doing it.
He was
really good.
Yeah, of course, it was him. So. Of course,
that was what made that whole thing so special, was the play-by-play guy.
Yeah, I mean, it was there, but overall, you guys are back at Berlin, first time since 2018.
So the last time we were there, Casey, we've got a little rivalry brewing right now in the ARCA Menards series. The last time we were there at Berlin, the winner did not get a handshake in victory lane by any other driver. No one came over and congratulated him. There were some hurt feelings.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be a possibility for this weekend? You think there might be some hurt feelings?
I mean, after what we saw last week, yeah.
Yeah, there might be some paybacks and some hurt feelings.
Paybacks and hurt feelings, that's what short track racing is.
That's what it is, baby. Yeah.
So yeah, we're on this bit of a stretch here, and of course we're going back to Berlin Raceway. I know it's a big deal for you guys to go back there. What does it mean to want to go back there? Because I know you're supposed to go back there last year with the East Series, but
first and foremost, we really do love staying connected to local grassroots short tracks. That's a big part of our deal. As much as we love going to Daytona and Talladega and Pocono and Michigan and Kansas, it's so important to us to stay connected to those grassroots short tracks. And there is no better example of a grassroots short track than Berlin Raceway. I mean, They do everything right out there. And Jeff Striegel, everyone knows Jeff. He's the voice of the Cup Series on MRN Radio. Jeff is as passionate as they come as far as a race fan. Jeff is a fan of racing, and he obviously does a terrific job on MRN, and he has also taken on additional duties as the general manager out there at Berlin, and he brings that same level of passion and commitment to Berlin Raceway. We've had I probably have talked to Jeff every day for the last 3 or 4 days, just trying to get things in place. He's got a great attention to detail, and he wants to give the fans a great experience, and so do we. So we're really looking forward to it. Berlin is a big part of our history. We might not have as many races there as we do at places like Salem and Toledo, but it's every bit as important to us.
Yeah. So I know Berlin Raceway has won the Advanced Auto Parts Advanced My Track Challenge, which of course, $50,000 to the track. Of course, I know they made a lot of improvements since Jeff, and of course Nick Rice, another one. Really, that track is a staple around in the Midwest. Of course, with the Money in the Bank earlier this year, and there's a lot of places that track is known for. But when I talked to Jeff earlier this year, this is the race that they've been looking forward to, and they are feeling good that ARCA is back there.
No, good. That's all good stuff to hear. They do a really nice job there, and that's what we want. We want to be the biggest show in town. When we come to these short tracks, whether it's Elko, Berlin, Toledo, Salem, we want to be the biggest show in town, and most of the places we go to, we get that feeling. So yeah, we're excited to get back to it, and we want to see the Corey and Ty show pick up where it left off.
Uh, yeah, here's something a lot of people didn't think that you'd hear this year. Corey's won back-to-back races. Had to put the bump and run on him to get that one done. But when you're trying to win a race, you'd do anything to win it. We saw an example of that on Saturday night. So I think we're gonna expect some of the same thing about those. Remember those hurt feelings you talked about? I think we're gonna see some of those.
Well, that rivalry has continued to intensify all season long. It started off, I think, as maybe not a friendly rivalry, but not a heated rivalry. Well, now it's a heated rivalry. I think that it's starting to reach the boiling point. And while we certainly hope it doesn't devolve into tempers and wrecked race cars, my personal belief, there's nothing wrong with race car drivers wanting to beat other race car drivers, and sometimes that's going to result in some hurt feelings. And I would much rather you get out of your car like Kyle Busch did the other day and be really upset about it than tell me you had a great points day.
Yeah.
And I think that's where Ty and Corey are at right now. They're wanting to beat each other pretty badly, and the only people who, well, not the only, but maybe the people who benefit the most from it are the fans in the stands watching.
Oh yeah, big time.
It'll be a great show. It really will be.
Yeah, and then of course, we go. And speaking of fans, of course, what we saw last week at Elko before the race. I know there was a huge line. A lot of fans were there, with lines of autographs. And I know that from talking with my good friends Mitchell Brewer and Jonathan Fiel, who were both covering the race at Elko that night. They were telling me, big line for Ty Gibbs, a big line for Gracie Trotter as well, and a bunch of other drivers. And there's nothing like it. Going to short track racing, of course, as we said last week, you can get on we're going to let you let the fans literally come on the track and get in line. Yeah. Get in line.
I think Mitchell told you what a great job the track PA guy did out there, getting them all riled up too, didn't he?
And of course, that was you.
Well, I'm not dropping any names, Casey. I'm just, yeah, we had a really good time out there. The fans at Elko are fantastic, and it's the exact same situation at Berlin. It's a great crowd. They're very knowledgeable. They're very passionate about short track racing. They follow what's going on. They know Ty Gibbs and Corey Heim are going at it. They know that coming into it. So that's what they're going to come out with an expectation to see. And yeah, we're going to have a good time Saturday night.
Yeah, of course. And of course, there's some other storylines as well. We got Taylor Gray came back first time since his car accident.
He had a little bit of excitement in those last few laps too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Surprisingly, Taylor Gray was putting the bumper to people. Yeah, that's a shocker. It's a shocker.
It is not nothing new. That's
yeah.
We're here to win, aren't we?
He's not there to make friends, that's for sure.
Nope. Daniel Dye, another one. Good run by him. In those Venturini cars, Jesse Love, Gracie Trotter picking up their best career finishes.
Yeah, Jesse had a great night. He was a little disappointed afterwards. And again, I like to see that. Yeah. I don't want a driver to be happy that he got his career best finish of second. I want him to be upset that he didn't win. And that Jesse is just that way. He is such a cool dude, man. I really enjoy all the time I get to spend around that guy. He is such a fun kid. But I love the fact that when he finishes second, he is not happy. And, conversely, I'll give Gracie a little pass here. Gracie finished third and she was happy. But after the season that she has had, she just needed to get to the finish. Yeah. I told her right before the race started, I said, Gracie, you don't need any good luck tonight. You just need to not have any bad luck. And it finally worked out. She had a great night, and hopefully that's the kind of run that puts her in position to come out here and contend for a win. I know she can get it done, man. I'm a big Gracie Trotter fan. I think she's an awesome driver. She's an awesome person. I hope the fans at Berlin come out and want to watch her race, because she's she is a very, very talented driver. She's right there to me with Haley Deegan, you know, as far as talent wise. I hope they come out and want to watch her, because I think she's going to put on a good show too. She just needed to just get a finish.
Yeah.
She's had such rotten luck.
Yeah, I think it was Garth Allen who said this. It just, that race showed how much talent she does actually have. So
Yep.
because of course she, I mean, ran into a bunch of mechanical problems, or something would always happen to her in the races that she's running, and we're going to see her a lot in the next.
I hope so. You know, she's kind of one of those drivers that's fighting for a career, and
Yeah.
you know, as they all are. And I'm a believer. I think she's a fantastic young lady, and she's a great race car driver. And you know, I hope we see her here, whether it's in ARCA or whether it's, you know, just racing in general. I hope we get to see her for a long time.
Yeah, and that's good. Of course, you know, we're in this short track kind of stretch. We're going to go to Iowa. We're going to go to Winchester to finish it out, and of course, then we got the West Race in Colorado. Busy time if you're an ARCA Menards series fan, and a busy time for you because you're going to be out at Berlin, you're going to be out at Iowa, and then you're going to go down to the NASCAR studios and call the ARCA West Race at Colorado.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's the best time of the year for us. We're
Yeah.
busy. We're racing. That's what we want to do.
And of course, that's how you guys set. Yeah, of course. I mean, you guys set the schedule like this, of course, with I know you didn't race much in the beginning of the year with all the COVID protocols and stuff, but it's looking like the country is getting back to some sort of normal.
Yeah, man.
It's I mean, it was good seeing all those fans turn out and, you know, get their autographs from their favorite ARCA drivers. And by the way, something special going on next week, and we'll talk about it during the Iowa preview show. You're bringing back some ARCA legends at Iowa.
Why don't you talk about it now, Casey? You've got some info. Let's hear it.
I don't know. I don't know all four of them to bring him back.
So it's only going to be 3 because one of them is fighting some health issues. But yeah, looking ahead to Iowa, we're going to have, how about it? Ron Hutcherson, who was the ARCA champion the year that I was born, Casey.
Yeah.
We're going to have Larry Clement, who is a 9-time championship winning car owner. We're going to have Mason Mitchell, who is the 2014 champion. They're all going to be there signing autographs. Larry Clement is going to bring one of his old race cars out. And Casey, I know that you're pretty proficient on the internet, right?
Yeah.
You know how to look things up. You know, one of the most famous race cars that people want information on is that the old DuPont Chevrolet, not number 24, but number 46, right?
Right.
You know that. Do you remember that race car, the number 46 DuPont car?
I think so. I'll have to.
Yeah. See, everyone wants to know, why is that number 46? Well, Buddy Baker was going to race that car at Talladega one year, and he didn't qualify. He missed it by 1 spot. And they ended up selling that race car. Well, they sold it to Larry Clement. And that car is going to be on site at Iowa Speedway. It's, of course, doesn't have the DuPont colors on it, but it's the same race car. So, you know, that car still lives and breathes. It's, you know, that was 1993. And here we are 28 years later. So, yeah, it'll be cool to see that car out there. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on at Iowa. We're going to be releasing a bunch of those fan activities and ticket specials and camping, and there's a lot of stuff going on for that Iowa race, Casey, and just stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We'll talk about more of that next week. So
we will.
Yeah, we will.
I got to come back and do this again.
Been coming back. Well, you get to.
You're going to start paying me or what?
I mean, I'm getting paid, so.
Yeah. So why don't I get paid? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Talk to your bosses for me. All right.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a $10 gift card every week for McNuggets and fries. How about that?
Yeah, and then you can give them all to Sam Mayer.
No, I'm not going to share them. I need to eat. You know.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for this week. So
now you're kicking me off because I want to get paid. Casey, what? Come on, man.
Well, remember, don't forget to save big money at Menards.
Right. Save big money at Menards. And seriously, come on out if you're in the neighborhood. We'd love to have you at Berlin on Saturday night. If you can't watch, it'll be live on MAV, streamed live on Track Pass. you won't regret it if you come on out. Are you coming, Casey?
I don't think so.
What?
I mean, one day I do want to get out there. I mean,
Let me ask you a question, Casey.
okay.
What else do you have going on Saturday night?
And I think I don't have anything going on.
You don't have no hot date. You're taking a break from dating on the weekends.
I don't date ever. So there you go.
What? Come on now. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So you're just taking the weekend off from taking someone out on a date.
All right.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Come on out. You have the personal invite.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Jeff Striegel would love to have you there.
Yeah, I'm sure he would.
He would. He would. I would love to have you there.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to some chicks when we're out there. How about that?
Okay. Sounds good. But anyway, enjoy yourselves. We'll see you out there.
You better believe it, Casey. Thanks for having me on, pal.